Hey, what's up, guys? Today is the first day without beard, so feeling a little bit weird about it. But yeah, just sitting now at work, trying to fix some of my paperwork, and just waiting for my experiment to be done. So had a little bit of time, so I thought that I might as well do this little video and get it over with. Yeah. I think I'm approaching this whole vlog thing as a chore, you know? Like, I don't particularly have so much to say. I'm not saying that it's not enjoyable to, fill out your quota, right, for the day, but I just feel that it might not be for me. I don't have that much stuff happening that I want to talk constantly about, right? Maybe it's just getting accustomed to the fact that not always I will have something to say, and maybe not every day I need to make a video in the future. But I do feel that if I would want to keep on doing these YouTube videos, I would absolutely need to find a plan and to try and figure out how and what I would talk about certain subjects. And also, of course, what kind of subjects I would talk about. I have quite a few books that I would much like to share with you guys, especially men. Um, that's only because I've when I was on my journey to become a little bit more self-sufficient, better with communicating, and also better with talking to women. There are a few books that really helped me, and I think that um, maybe next time, maybe tomorrow or in a few days, I will just cover some of those books because these ones are huge. And I can actually give you the titles straight away. So the first one is The Way of the Superior Man by David Deida, and the second book is called No More Mr. Nice Guy. I don't remember the author of that second book, but these two books were huge when it comes to breaking some of not so healthy patterns in my life and realizing that even if you break up with someone, or even if the relationship is not going well, it is not the end of the world, and these books really help you out with finding what to do next. Or like, they help you to find what to do next and how to progress your life and how to try and find a partner that will fit you, and those type of things. So yeah, I think that I actually could do that. That could be of benefit to you guys. I feel that that could be something that you could find interesting and valuable. I'm not going to go into details with these books because I think that each person should read them, or like each guy should read them on their own, and then just see what do you resonate with. I find that in a lot of books, when you read them, there are certain parts that you resonate with. Your mind goes like, oh wow, like this is really important. I don't know why, but it is important. And also, as you reread that book or those books in the future, your mind tends to focus on different things, or nuances, some ideas that once were quite simple, and it was just, oh, you just need to, let's say, oh, you just need to talk more to women, right? If you want to meet women, you need to talk more to women. Crazy, right? But once you do that, the next step will be, for example, oh, but you actually want to talk to women that are responsive, right? You don't want to be a psycho that just keeps on talking to women regardless of the feedback that he's getting, right? Then the next step is, oh, I want to actually talk to women that are interested in me, and I want to talk about things that interest me as well, right? So as you reread some of these books, they are really, really good in elevating your skills. At least I found that, like, it could be that for some of you guys, like, you already know this, you already do this naturally, and you don't need to read it. But I feel that most of us men are struggling to some level with relationships, and how to get over a breakup, and how to maintain a good relationship. These things, like these things that we take for granted when they are going really well, but the second they start going bad, like, we start panicking, and then we're like, oh damn, now it's going really bad, right? Yeah. So I could actually, like, introduce those books to you. I could show them once I'm back home. But yeah, I will see the next few days. It's just, it's so much easier to do this here in the office, because I can just close the door, nobody bothers me. Whereas at home, we have basically a living room next to the bedroom, and the kitchen is a walk-through kitchen. So it's a very small apartment, and most of the time I either have the dog with me, or my girlfriend is back home. So it's just a little bit less intimate, if it makes sense, right? Yeah. I will see. Like, those two books, like, if if anybody watches my videos ever and stumbles upon just one video, I would wish they would read those two books, because those two books, again, Way of the Superior Man and No More Mr. Nice Guy, these two books are crucial for getting over a breakup, having a healthy relationship, realizing what you like in women, Well, like, again, like, I'm talking women because it's from my perspective. I'm basically making this video as if I would talk to my younger self, right? So I'm into women, so I would talk to myself this way. I would say, hey, man, here are two books. I know you've been over two breakups now. How about you read those books, see what works, and move on, right? Don't try to do the same thing over and over again, right? Like, for example, the first book, Way of the Superior Man, explains exactly why the relation, after you've gone through that, lovey-dovey relationship phase, when you first meet someone, why can it slowly start to go downhill? And it's basically because you put the girl on the pedestal, or start to put the girl on a pedestal. What does that mean? Well, it means that you start to organize everything around that person. And I know you will say, oh, but I love this girl, I will do anything for her. See, that's the problem, because you're thinking of her as, like, she's way up there, like, oh my god, like, I can't, like, I need to do something for her love, instead of treating her as an equal, as a partner, as a life partner, right? Nobody wants to be with someone who is trying to try to someone who is treating them as if they're above them, right? Nobody wants to be treated by your boyfriend or girlfriend in a way that it makes you feel like, oh, I'm above him or her, right? You want to realize that, no, but we're equal, we're on the same level. So that's, for example, what happened in my second relationship, where the girl, everything was fine for the first half a year, but then I started to change my plans according to her, so that I would be able to see her more, so that I would be able to be with her more. I would cancel some of my more important plans just so that I could see this girl. And in the end, she would just say, well, like, you're not the same guy that I fell for. Uh, I don't know what has changed. This relationship is weird. Things like this. So, if you're experiencing that in your relationship, and by that I mean the girl is suddenly unresponsive, check out that book. That you can just check out one book, No More Mr. Nice Guy, right? Sorry, not No More Mr. Nice Guy. I mean the first book, which is Way of the Superior Man. But the second one, the second book called No More Mr. Nice Guy, it talks about being nice and why being nice is actually not getting you any results that you want. And you use being nice and, oh, I would never hurt a girl, I would never uh, do anything wrong, I would treat every girl like my princess, is inherently very disingenuine, or not genuine. Yeah, like I could get deeper into that topic. If you want, I can try and explain uh, some situations from my own life, and maybe some issues that you guys might have. Just let me know down in the comments below. And yes, I will see you soon. Cheers, hey.